The chords at the bottom of page 91. We're learning actually 3 different chord forms. We know our G7 chord. The chord that we're learning now is called G7 sus4. It also could be called G11. It also could be called G7 sus C, which is the 4th degree. What you do is that you play this G7. Sus4 means that we're taking the 4th note of the scale. You don't have to remember all this, but I'll just show you. The 4th note of the scale and playing it instead of the 3rd. The 3rd is B. We're going to play C. So here we go. There's your sus4. Regular 3rd, sus C. Regular 3rd, G11. Regular 3rd, G7 sus4. So think of your regular dominant 7th chord with root 6, and then put your 4th finger down on the 3rd string, and you get a sus4. The next chord is from this D7. You know, the C7, the D7. In order to make it a minor 7, we're going to flatten our 1st finger to include the 4th string. The root is the 2nd string, and the 5th of the chord is in the bass. Look at the number of D minor 7s we know. We know this D minor 7. We know this D minor 7. We know this D minor 7. And we know this D minor 7. This is root 2, 5th is in the bass. And it's important to have the 5th in the bass and include it because our next chord is D minor 7 flat 5. So what do? We flat the 5th. To flat a note, we go back toward the head of the guitar, 1 fret. There's D minor 7 flat 5. D minor 7, D minor 7 flat 5. E minor 7, E minor 7 flat 5. So let me just show you these chords in this exercise. C major 7, right? G7 sus, G7. E minor 7 in the 5th fret. That means we're going to play the one with the root on 2nd. E minor 7 flat 5. A7 sus4, A7. 3rd fret, D minor 7. D minor 7 flat 5. G7 sus C means G7 sus4. G7, C major 7, D flat 9. D9 6. Here it is in tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. sus4. 5th fret now. Flat 5. A7 sus4. D minor 7, 5th in the bass. Flat 5. G7 sus4. G7. C major 7. I call this chord C9-6 because the 9 is above the 6. Many people will call it C6-9. Many people will call this G sus4. Some people will call it G11. Some people G sus C. It's good to know all the different names that people might call these chords because it's the sound that they want. And you should be able to recognize what they really want by being open to different ways of calling these chords and naming them so that you have a repertoire of names for these chords and you're always prepared to play them.